Welcome everybody back for some more TimberBorn. In the last episode on this custom map, we added in the levee, which helps the area over here be topped up with water for the long droughts. We finished all the water wheels and added in a little bit of an industrial area. These guys have absolutely nothing to do because they are completely full of gears. So it's time for a gear warehouse, like so. Should get built up pretty soon. Well, I say that, but in reality, they don't have any planks. And I don't actually know why they don't have any planks. Because they should have plenty of planks. I was going to say tree farm. Forest is looking good. And everything over here is looking good. These guys up here have been working hard at cutting everything down up here. I don't really know why. Oh, they just don't have any storage. Yes, storage is a big thing that we are needing right now and lacking. This is going to have 5 of the haulers in there, and I'm just going to make sure that all the water's good. So hardly any of the beavers died towards the end of that last episode. See, we just got 1, 2, 3, 4 beavers that unfortunately died. Don't need too many beavers in here. Beavering away. Probably pause one of these to get us back up to 5. Just need planks. I don't know why planks aren't being made. If they are being made, I don't actually know why they're going. Oh, they're going into these. Right. Prioritize this. So having this prioritized is going to be more important than having the water thing prioritized for right this very second. I'm probably going to eat those words, but as soon as this thing over here is built, it's going to be better. And we're getting some gears as well, because I think these need gears. Yes, yes they do. Just 2 more planks to go in there. We should be good to go. And then we can start. Come on, guys. Literally, right at the end of the day, they decided to put the last plank in the hauling post. So, today is the day that we actually try and expand a little bit out of our comfort zone. We have this really cool area over here for the gear workshops and stuff, but I thought it would be a cool idea to actually have a little bit of a head start on making these beavers happy. For we can have a nice little shower section over here. Yes, I know I said I was going to put some Lidos over here, but I decided against it because we want to put the Lidos somewhere else. So the Lidos will come down on this thing here, and we will put them like this. As when, obviously, you go to a swimming pool, well, most of the time I've been to a swimming pool, you have a shower, and then you get in the pool. This needs to be shifted over a little bit. Again, really frustrating that you can't just move stuff unless you can, and I have no idea how it is to do that. But yes, plenty of showers, plenty of Lidos and stuff. That'll keep the beavers nice and happy. The other thing is they need to grind their teeth, and I completely forgot to actually add these in. So all the beavers that have been cutting the trees down have not been able to grind their teeth for the whole time, and they are probably quite unhappy. I'm going to put some shrines up here as well. Just whack 4 of them up there. And for now, that is pretty much everything that we can do in terms of keeping them nice and happy. But everything like that is going to get built up pretty slowly. Make sure they can store the water in there and in here. Make sure every single one of these water pumps is set up with a hauler, because now we can do 3, 6, 9, 12, 120 plus 600 is 720 water we can now store. Should be good to go for water for a little while. Well, you'd hope so anyway. But yeah, Slightly annoying, but not too bad as well. Everything seems quite calm in the TimberBorn world as well. Plenty of beavers knocking about as well. And as soon as we get someone else, we can put that in. So yeah, plenty of water now. Should have enough water anyway. We are just maybe struggling for planks and gears, but should be okay while this one gets built up. Just needs a couple more planks. And we have plenty of trees to go around anyway, and then they can start work on this huge project over here. Scientists still going well. Everything else is going pretty well, and this is going to look quite nice anyway. But this is going to keep the beavers nice and happy in the long run. As you can see, they are being used, which is really, really, really cool. And then they're going to start building Lidos. Lidos actually take a lot of materials, to be fair, and it's quite a late game thing. But I wanted to get it in, keep them happy. And then we can start working on the monument. The monument actually takes a lot of materials, so yeah, it's going to be quite intense to go ahead and get that sorted. But should be good for water, should be good for food. I think it's been good for food this entire time, but we want the bad water to come, really. But yeah, everything seems to be running pretty smoothly. I'm just trying to think about where I'm going to put everything. We can do it like, we just have 3 people and we want to harvest. We want to prioritize harvesting over everything else. This is pretty full. Yeah, we got quite a lot of stuff. So, let's have a look at the next stage of things to do in this game. I really do want to try and get down here a little bit more, but again, that can wait. What's the next thing we should do, guys? I was going to say upgrade some, do some crazy shit, but nope. And let's head. Well, I wanted to build these. Maybe it's time. Maybe we should unlock this, the observatory. Yeah, let's do that. It's time. For the ultimate science. 7 inventor huts. Boom. Build those up real fast. Building planks up, even though we don't need planks. We just need science. Right, then we can also start collecting metal at some point, but we just need science for right this very second. And then we can start expanding out more. And I definitely think we need more lumberjacks. Okay, another drought is coming as well. Haven't had a bad tide yet. Right, that is pumping up that science nicely. Which will obviously allow us to build some more stuff. Get some medical beds, actually. It's probably a smart idea to do that pretty soon. Get them to build all these first. There we go. And these. Make sure the beavers are nice and happy. Then we can go ahead, build up population a bit more. I had an idea for these as well. So the housing, the triple lodge, goes up like this on the roof. Takes up a little bit more space than I'd probably want. And also I've forgotten about the fact that we don't even have any campfires in here. Yeah, we should probably build up those campfires. Right, all the shrines are in, they're being used nicely. Hopefully the beavers will become happier than ever in a moment. We got 200 science already, even though I literally just unlocked a bunch of stuff, so that's working really nicely as well. Plenty of gears, plenty of planks as well. And we are looking like we're going to be able to unlock the statue, the farmer monument, between now and the end of the episode, which is actually going to go right in this gap here. So what I'll do is I'll wait until the 1000 science is made, everything is built, and I'll be back in just one moment. Okay, so a little while later, and we're coming out the end of a drought. I built in extra log storage here, and we are able to now unlock the monument. This obviously is going to take a lot of logs to build, 200 in total, but should be absolutely fine for them to build, because we have a lot of trees and stuff. The drought is about to end. I want to get the beavers in here already, so that we're not struggling for beavers in the long run. This is now going to go in as well as the drought ends. They're apparently hungry and thirsty, even though plenty of water. I paused all the gear workshops as well, just because we did not need that much. Oh god. Apparently we drained that whole thing within that drought. That is really not good. It's not good that we drained that whole thing. Yeah, beavers should be happier than ever, but for some reason they're not doing so good. Eat sunflower seeds and stuff. Yeah, they should be okay. Wait, I don't know why there's a picture of the iron teeth. Oh, means he's unlocked. Right, so statue is going in, being built over here. Just got 73 logs in there currently. Thought about expanding the stuff a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get some metal collections. Trying to make these guys as happy as they possibly can be. Which might be a little bit more challenging than I think. This is actually something that's actually quite cheap for us right now. So let's probably head and try and get that. And we can get some underground storage for planks and stuff. Right, that's all the way up. Everything in there is nice and flowing well. Just waiting for a bad tide to come, really. Unless the creator of this map turns bad tide off completely, which will be quite frustrating, really, but not really end of world stuff. I also need to get the power from here all the way to the other side, as the as the main facility for factories will be over here, and we'll have a big wind farm in this area here, I've decided. We need to unlock the upward shaft. And then I'll go ahead and build the thing in like that. Should be good to go. should be built up pretty quickly, as obviously they are working on this first, which fills in all these tiles around it, and everyone's getting happier. Yes. It's working. They're going to be happy to work it now and everything as well. It's going to be good. I don't really understand why this is... Oh, I think it's split because buildings are in the way. Right, farmers are good. Yep. Prioritize this place by haulers would be a good idea as well. Science is going back up. Water's all good. We got... Are they building the scrap? Don't think there's enough beavers for that yet. Right, so pretty good for water and everything now, so I think it's time to buy this. And to get to this, I'm going to build a weird little staircase, as always, in this corner bit. So go up. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And then around. And then unlock double platforms. Actually, no, we'll just do a double, single. To there. And bring it back. And just place them upstairs here. Then they can come up to this level, obviously, and build all that stuff. Actually going to prioritize this over the other buildings, over this thing, because that's what I want you guys to build first. Obviously, please build this thing first as well. Just didn't realise they'd be able to get to that. But yeah, should have plenty of planks and stuff to build all this anyway. As we build up the science. Yes, I'm not really doing this in the most efficient way, but yeah, I just want to be a bit silly with this game right now. And I really like this custom map. God. It's like really loud next to those campfires. Yeah, all the beavers should have the farmer monument. Not all the beavers are getting the wet fur thing. This is obviously an unconnected building because I haven't built the platforms. And I didn't realise the platforms use quite as much stuff. Anyway, let's quickly get all that stuff in. Alright, lovely job. They are now going to get prioritised by haulers, so in theory they should not run out of logs. Obviously have just 5 guys in here at the moment, but once we get more beavers in the world, we can expand that. Should have plenty of food and stuff, not too worried about that. We can expand the farm. Actually, I am going to expand the farm. I'm going to plant in some sunflower seeds. Just 4 rows at the back. So, now go in and place those. And then, I think this is actually where we're going to put the wheat. This is where all the factory is going to go. And then, maybe the wind farm can go up here. Maybe that'd be a cool idea to have. And then obviously the mine will be down here. I don't know where this tunnel goes. goes there. Not sure why that would be useful to me right now. Right, everything is building up and lovely. I don't know why it's taking them so long. I don't really understand why it's taking them so long to build this up. I mean, there's only 4 of them, but I mean, that could be the issue. Right, let's actually build in some more houses. So this will hold 9. So if we do 18 and 27, so that's another 27 beavers. We are going to have to expand our water storage. That's okay. We can plonk them down here. A little bit closer to them. God. That's alright for now. Alright, so I'm going to put in another farmhouse. Like so. Obviously, when everything's built and everything, it will be good to go. But we got metal in. We don't actually need. Too much metal right now. Don't understand why it's taking so long to build these. Maybe that's one of the game rules. Maybe the beavers just work slow in this custom map. Right, and the other thing I wanted to do is take out a little area here. Be that much. And I would like to actually unlock the zip lines. Oof, that's expensive. But then we can place one here. And place one. I actually wanted to place it. Just there. Ideally. And then obviously we can then connect that to that, but we do also need to build a zipline pylon. So I prioritize this. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the pylon right now. Right, but this should help. Pause that down there. Get everything else going. But yeah, I think it's going well. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But that's where I'm going to leave today's episode here. I hope you guys did enjoy. I didn't really feel like I did a whole lot. We just built a bunch of like stuff to make the beavers a little bit happy. And of course built the first beaver statue, which is the farming monument. Kind of expanded more of the houses and stuff, but taking it a little bit slow this season, as I just want to mess about with the new map. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.